All right, gang. So, for the last assignment of week 3, it was the inequalities on a number line. And I know I got a bunch of emails, this assignment right here. Got a bunch of email messages saying, how do I do this graph on Google Docs? And I personally couldn't figure it out myself. So I said, okay, you know what? This is how you're going to do it. So all I wanted you to do was I wanted you to do the 3 steps for these. Okay, so let's look at it. Look at number 1. Number 1 says x less than 4. Step 1, go to number 4. Step 2, open or close circle. That's an open circle. Step 3, shade to the left or the right. The little point is at the variable, which means shade to the left. It's less than. So you go to number 4, open circle, shade to the left. Number 2, go to the number, -3. Open or close circle, close circle. Which way are we shading? The Pac-Man is facing the variable. That means greater than, we're shading to the right. Number 3, 2 is less than k. Step 1, go to the number. Step 2, open or close circle, it's open. Step 3, is it greater than or less than? The greater than sign, the open mouth is facing the variable, which means greater than, so you're shading to the right. Number 4, k is less than or equal to -5. So that would be, go to -5, close circle, shading to the left. Number 5, x is less than -5. Go to -5, open circle, shading to the left. Number 6, -4 is greater than or equal to k. Step 1, go to -4. Step 2, it's a closed circle. The point is facing the variable, so that's less than, shade to the left. Number 7, -4 is less than or equal to x. Step 1, go to the number, -4. Step 2, open or close circle. That is a closed circle because of the little line, the little equal sign that's under the inequality sign. Shading to the left or the right. The big mouth is facing the x, so therefore we are shading greater than, which is to the right. Number 8, n is less than or equal to -4. Step 1, go to the number, -4. Step 2, open or close circle. I see the line underneath, that is a closed circle. Step 3, which way am I shading? The pointed part is facing the variable, so I shade to the left. Number 9, 1 is greater than n. Step 1, go to the number, 1. Step 2, open or close circle, open. Step 3, which way am I shading? The pointy part is facing the variable. Less than, we shade to the left. And last one on this part here, number 10, -1 is greater than x. So we go to the number, -1. We are going to shade to, open or close circle. It is open because there's no line underneath there. And we are shading, the pointy part is facing the variable, which means less than, we're shading to the left. All right, let's take a look at 11 through 22. And I'm going to write these equations on the board for you now. Inequalities on the board for you now. And you can check your work. I know I put the answers in there as well, but let's do it together on this one, okay? So let me grab my pen, one sec. All right. So, number 11. Number 11, if you're looking at it, go to the number. The number is 0. Excuse me, gang. Go to the number is 0. Open a closed circle. It is a closed circle, and it is shading to the left. That means that the number is 0, the variable is shading to the left, so it's less than, and equal to because it's a closed circle. Number 12. Let me grab my computer. Excuse me. Ah! Okay. Number 12. Go to the number. The number is 3. Open a closed circle. It is an open circle, and it is going to the right. Greater than, and it's an open circle, so there's no line. Here we go. Number 13. How am I going to do this? Now I'm going to show another way. I'm going to put the variable first. Variable. Go to the number. The number is 6. Open a closed circle. Shading to the right, and it's open. There you go. Greater than. Greater number to greater than facing the variable. 14. Go to the number, which is -3. So I'm going to put the variable, and I'm going to put -3. Open a closed circle. It's going to be a closed circle, and it is shading to the, what number is this? 14. Shading to the right. So it is greater than, closed circle equal to. 15. Go to the number 0. Shading to the right. Shading to the right. Closed circle. Number 16. Go to the number, shading to the right. The number is 3. It's shading to the right, and it's a closed circle. Number 17. Go to the number 6, shading to the left. Shading to the left, so it's less than. It's an open circle, and the number was 6. Going to number 18, the number is -3. It's shading to the left, so it is less than. And it's an open or closed circle. It is an open circle, so therefore, no line underneath. Good. 19. We'll go to the number 3, shading to the left, is a closed circle. So there you go. Number 20, shading to the left. So it's less than, what's the number we went to is 6. And it's a closed dot, closed circle, so we include the number 6. 21, go to the number -3. It is shading to the right, so it's greater than. And it's an open circle. And then the last one, 22. Go to this number, which is 0. It's shading to the right. So it is greater than. And is it an open or closed circle? It's open, so there is no line. Hope that helps. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. And remember to always make safe and smart decisions. Have a great weekend, guys.